Hi NRHH. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight with you this evening, but instead I've made a video. Yay! I just want to thank the people that nominated me. I'm excited to have the nomination for the Director of Recruitment and Retention. First, I just want a disclaimer, totally working off the list, so sorry if I'm not, making eye contact. First, I just want to share a couple of my qualifications on why I think I would be a good candidate. First of all, this past semester I actually worked on the selection committee, and I was responsible for interviewing and, of course, selecting the new members. On the committee, I compiled the applications into a single document and then met with Maddie's editorial help. It made it easier to sort through the applicants because they're all in order. Of course, there were a couple mistakes, but I'm only human. And as a future Corkery resident, I'm literally going to be surrounded by people who've already been through it. I know that Rachel's going to be a next-door neighbor. Maddie, our future president, is also going to be a next-door neighbor. And I worked on the selection committee with them, so I definitely feel comfortable talking to them if I have any questions or if I need help or if I just want to run ideas by them. And during this whole process of being in the selection committee, I actually came up with a list of just brainstorming goals and activities for next year to make it more fun, and that list is kind of what motivated me to want to be in this position for this coming year. One sec. So as we know, there are a lot of members graduating this coming year, or others just moving on to greener pastures, and I think it's time for us to fortify and really create a stronger sense of community within NRHH and let our new members feel like they really belong. In fact, from our newest members to current members, as well as our retiring members, it's my goal to strengthen connections between members so that NRHH meetings are a bi-monthly event to look forward to. I think that's a big thing with making it fun and with making people want to be there. I think when you want to be there, you're more excited, you have a better energy about it, and you just look forward to whatever tasks await. Especially towards our new members, though, I remember being in your shoes and being unsure of really what was expected of me, what's an OTM. I didn't even know what OTM was. And nominations, like what qualifies for a nomination, what category. And I just think that a lot of what I'd like to implement is really geared towards welcoming you into NRHH and making sure that you feel supported and you feel welcomed and that you feel like that there's someone here that you can turn to for help. We want you to show up and we want you to look forward to coming to club. My other ideas actually include like a little big writing mentoring so that you'll have a more knowledgeable member to turn to for help at any stage of your OTM writing, as well as maybe looking to doing a retreat or like just a day, half day spent together, maybe just talking about the organization, kind of going over OTM writing, advice like that. And then, at least by then, I'd like for everyone to know their names. I think that's a big thing. Knowing someone's name, seeing them later at the COG in Crosby, saying, oh, hey, hi, Rachel, how are you? And being able to just meet up. I think that really would build towards retention and creating community. And then another key aspect that this position for me that I'd like to emphasize is the idea of raising awareness, especially since the director's will be in control of the Twitter and Facebook accounts. At present, NRHH has 45 likes, so my main objective is to get that up. I'd like to see it ideally hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but I'd be content with 600. And I definitely think it's doable, especially getting Gonzaga students to do it. And I don't feel like enough people know about it, and that's also relates to another big event. I want our name to be known on campus. Our RHA is known. Why can't NRHH be known? And I think the two organizations should go hand in hand, and I feel like a lot of times NRHH is kind of just left in the background, and I really want us to take a more front approach and let people know we do exist. Look what we're doing. This is cool too. And so I think a lot of that will be through social media. but also beyond that. In terms of Facebook, what I would like to do is to post that, at the very least, the OTMs, and include little blurbs about what made these people stand out and why they're being praised for what they did. And even if people don't read it, at least we know that we're making that attempt and that we can move forward from there. And then in the actual realm of outside of social networking or social media, I would like to see our club members, whether it's going to events together or maybe we have every semester there's at least one event that we go to as a club to show our support to another Gonzaga club or team or something, from a women's basketball game, which is really easy to attend, not stressful like the men's. And personally, I like the women's games better, so I'm totally biased. But that's one example. Or even going to a Harry Potter Club Quidditch match, if they start doing that, that would be unique to go to. I just think that that would build a lot of community and doing things together. And just, I think at the same time, we're also getting our name known out there on campus, whether if we wear club shirts or if you go to a game and have a sign that says NRHH supports organization, whatever it is that we're at. And then people are like, oh, what's NRHH? And then we can, say our little piece about it and inform them, because I'm sure not a lot of people know what we are and what we do and what we're all about. And I think a big goal of being in charge of retention and recruitment entails being able to engage the community. And I think that's a really big goal that I'd like to set up for next year, besides engaging our own members, but engaging our members within the Gonzaga community more. But I think I've said everything I meant to say on my sheet. And I just want to say to the other candidates and those running for additional NRHH positions, may the odds be ever in your favor. Thanks, guys.